And the mind has been decided as the important part of behavior and mental health. The mind hearing the neighbor next door who's singing and sounds aloof and in need of the police. The thug down the hall who nearly kicks in the door. And who enjoys their marijuana on the front porch of the building with apartments. Stopping the drug usage, they say, and getting rid of the problem, the bad behavior. Inequality, injustice, and racism never will end when people keep using language to interfere with a body and a brain in a world where everybody lives. It's called Earth, planet Earth, an object floating in outer space, in a universe where a person can go get a cup of coffee from Starbucks, go outside and stare up at the beauty, and then go take a date to a restaurant for a meal, and go to the park afterwards and look at the moon and the stars. And people are being told the consciousness I'm describing now needs and has to have language and has to have psychology and psychiatry and medicines and helpers to fix what's wrong with their mental being. A mind inside of the brain, a brain a part of the body on a planet called Earth in outer space, the Civil War taking place now in a country where people proudly serve the flag of the United States of America. And friends of mine and friends of other people who have died to have freedom. We'll never get to say what I'm getting said now. Who had to have courage to stand up to these kinds of people and say, we're not done yet. We barely started. And these kinds of people are saying, we are finished. All we've got to do is follow the instructions, listen to the rules, pay attention and have awareness for what gets said, where the hands are, and how the hair blows in the wind. Now, the restraint with the brain in these conditions I'm describing now makes a person like me sad, makes my engineering with Blue Circle technology worthless. It makes my body strong like the wolf to take that rope inside that dream catcher and wrap it around my neck and hang from a tree. To leave the hell, the evil in front of my eyes and outside of my ears. From people who are saying they have solved the problem with the white people. And the white people are now finished. Achieved with the limits now in place. Simply walking down to the grocery store called QFC, taking the train over to the University of Washington and not forgetting to remove my United States of America hat I have on the heat I can't even use, in a place where it snows because the person next door gets mad and angry and starts hitting my wall when the sound starts clicking from their energy efficient and spectacular technology engineering to get rid of climate change here in Seattle, Washington, in this green building. And every second I see go by on the screen now, and every minute I feel in my bones, and every day I lose to this disgustingness I'm describing now and explaining in this video for graduate school, for medical school. I get a little bit more behind. I lose a little bit more opportunity to solve a neuromuscular problem at Shriners to help some little baby walk and not have to ride around in a wheelchair with a device. And my neuroscience books sit on my desk while my neighbors tell me to keep writing. And the creepy sounds outside my window go faster. The footsteps in the hallway go slower. And my consciousness gets dimmer. Om Mani Padme Hum. The end.